Welcome to Bogglesox TV. We've got lots of classic and original TV shows. Subscribe now and enjoy the video.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket! This is me, Jason Mason. This is my house where I live with my mum, Dad, Sister Jemima, and Grandpa. And today was a very exciting one for Grandpa.
This is so exciting. What is it? Is it something to do with Captain Dumbletwit?
Captain Dumbletwit is Grandpa's favourite cartoon, which is why I gave him the poster of it for his birthday.
Captain Dumbletwit and the invasion of the alien poodles. It's my favourite episode. I love it.
And my sister Jemima gave him a Captain Dumbletwit telescope.
I can see you, Grandpa.
Oh, I'm over here.
And Mum was doing her new hobby. Mum's always taking up new hobbies. 1 week it's karate, then it's salsa dancing, photography, the ukulele, knitting, opera singing, and now cake decorating, which is why she'd made Grandpa
Ta-da!
Captain Dumbletwit's spaceship cake.
It's wonderful.
I know.
It's too good to cut.
I know.
Mum was really proud of her cake. Whoa! Imagine going to the moon in that, Grandpa!
That's what Captain Dumbletwit does, Jason. And he brings back some moon dust.
Oh, I'd love to have some moon dust.
I'm sure you would.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
It's her.
Who?
Great Aunt Loretta.
Oh, yes. Grandpa's sister was coming. She makes really weird food, like sausage with sardine sauce. And she drinks green gloop. And she's always stubbing her toe. We have a pack of peas in the freezer that we always put on it. And she's often like this. Or like this. And she makes Grandpa feel like this.
No, not Loretta.
I'll go. I'm going outside to tell Dad.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I brought you some green glue tarts.
Grandpa didn't want any green gloop tarts. He had another plan. Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. Grandpa, stop! Not the plane, Grandpa! He can fly off in my plane. Grandpa, come back! Or he could just run for all he's worth. Grandpa, get down! Somebody will see you.
Just having a bit of fun, Jason. Can't I have a bit of fun on my birthday?
Yes, but can't you have a bit of fun without shrinking?
I want to get into my cake, see? Whee!
Jason?
Whee! Just pretending to fly in Captain Dumbletwit's spaceship. Whee!
It really is rather good, isn't it? Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he?
On his birthday. Oh, well, I'm starving. Chocolate cake. Let's cut it. I'll get a knife.
Oh, no, we can't cut it without Grandpa. It's his birthday, after all.
We managed to get Aunt Loretta away from the cake.
Let's play a party game.
Yeah, a birthday isn't a birthday without party game.
Musical statues, okay?
Help me up, Jack.
I thought Grandpa would get into his cake when we went in the garden, but
I brought it out so I can keep an eye on it.
he'd missed his chance. I was more interested in finding out what happened to Grandpa than playing musical statues. If his plan was to get into his cake, then I guessed he'd be out here soon.
Saw you move, Jason. You're out.
Jason.
Jason.
If Grandpa was going to get into his cake, he'd need a plan to get all of us back inside. And his plan was to bite Great Aunt Loretta's toe.
Oh, ow, me toe! Something's bitten me toe! Some horrible little insect!
Great Aunt Loretta is always hurting her foot, and we always put a bag of frozen peas on it.
Oh, trust you to have some horrible little insect in your garden! Ow!
Meanwhile, Grandpa was determined to get into that cake. Grandpa! Mum's coming!
Thought I'd better take it inside for safekeeping.
Thank goodness she hadn't seen Grandpa.
Come on, Jason. Aunt Loretta started on the green gloop tarts.
Yuck.
There was nothing for it. I had to go.
And don't think you're getting any, you greedy guts.
Great Aunt Loretta isn't keen on Beowulf. And Beowulf isn't keen on Great Aunt Loretta. So he hid under the table. What I didn't know was that Grandpa was hiding there too. But I soon found out.
Ah! I've been bitten again!
Grandpa ran to hide, and Beowulf ran into the garden.
Oh, it was you! You little dog!
Now he got rid of everyone, Grandpa grabbed his chance. He climbed up the table leg towards his spaceship cake. Grandpa, where are you going?
To the moon, of course.
You know when Grandpa gets into a toy car or a toy plane, he can make them go? Well, it's the same with a spaceship cake. Grandpa! Come back! Come back! But I couldn't stop him. Grandpa had gone to the moon in his own cake. I rushed into the kitchen and put the lid back on the tray. I didn't want anyone to notice the cake was missing. But the cake wasn't all that was missing.
Beowulf has run off to the beach. We're going after him. Can you take Aunt Loretta the peas, please?
I was really worried about Grandpa. Maybe he was on the moon now with Captain Dumbletwit and the alien poodles. I hoped he wouldn't be gone long. I'd miss him. I have a lot of fun with Grandpa. We play games together. We share our ice cream. We suck up our spaghetti. And I just hoped he'd come down to Earth very soon. I wondered if he'd bring anything back with him. That's if he could find his way back. Suddenly, I saw a speck in the sky. Grandpa was coming home. I'll be right back. I raced into the kitchen to get the cake tray. And raced back out again with it. I was just in time. made a perfect landing. Out he came! I quickly picked him up and put him down on the grass. He whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Grandpa, I was so worried about you.
No need to worry. I had a great time.
Did you meet Captain Dumbletwit?
Of course.
And the alien poodles?
Of course. And...
moon dust! Wow! Oh, thanks, Grandpa.
I couldn't have done it without you. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
We found him!
What? Grandpa, you're awake.
Yes.
Good! Now we can have that chocolate cake. I shall feel better when I've had some cake. What? What's the matter?
Later that evening, Grandpa and I were admiring the moon dust.
You're amazing, Grandpa. I can't believe you actually went to the moon.
Oh, yes. And when you're a grandpa, you can have my magic cap and you'll be able to go to the moon too.
Hot chocolate, Grandpa. As if you hadn't had enough chocolate today. Goodness, you've even got a bit on your ear. Anyone would think you'd been right inside that spaceship cake.
Rosy and Fizz, Rosy and Fizz, play together, whatever the weather. Two best friends and the fun never ends. So come on in and play with Rosy and Fizz.
Hello, my name is Lucy, and this is Rosie. Hello, Rosie. Let's put Rosie here. And this is Fizz. Hello, Fizz. And Rosie and Fizz have been very busy today playing with their toys, and inside their toy box are lots of clues for today's story. Shall we have a look? There's a party invitation, a party badge with an orange balloon, and a wooden spoon. It's Rosie and Fizz's birthday, and they're having a party, and we've been invited. So are you ready? Let's switch to story time. And we switch to story time by making a big story clock. Can you make a big story clock with me? After 3, 1, 2, 3, a big story clock with seconds, minutes and hours. And pretend your body is the big hand and put your little hand like this and join in with me.
Tick tock, it's the story clock. It must be time for a story. Tick tock, it's the story clock. Are you ready for a story? Stretch up high, stretch down low. Wriggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Tick tock, it's the story clock. Hands up, who's ready for a story?
Happy birthday, Rosie, said Fizz. Happy birthday, Fizz, said Rosie. And Rosie and Fizz put on their birthday badges. Here's a badge for you, Fizz. Let's put it here. And Rosie, this is your badge. Let's put it here. There's lots of things to do to get ready for our birthday party, said Rosy. Oops, said Fizz. We've forgotten to send the invitations. We'd best do that now. And the invitations said, come to our party at 3:00 today. Love, Rosy and Fizz.
There's an invitation for Dr. Dolly. Let's post it in the post box. Well done, Rosy. An invitation for Owl. One for Butterfly and one for Bee. In they go. My turn, said Fizz. This invitation is for Mouse, said Fizz. Well done, Fizz. Do you think Captain Pocket will come to the party, Rosy? Asked Fizz. I'm sure he will, said Rosy. In it goes. And the last one is for Hedgehog. All done.
What's next? Asked Fizz. We need to make the list, said Rosy. And what a long list it was. Blow up the balloons, make the party hats, find the candles, make the jelly, and... what's missing? Oops, I know, said Fizz. We need to make the birthday cake.
Open the cupboard. What's inside? A bowl, a spoon, a birthday surprise. We'll make a cake as fast as we can. Sticky and squidgy and covered in jam, with sprinkles and cream. There's lots to share. It's ready to bake. Are you ready? Take care. After 3, count with me. 1, 2, 3. A birthday cake for you and me.
I'll make the party hat, said Rosy, and you can blow up the balloons, Fizz. But blowing up balloons was hard work. Fizz used all of his huff and all of his puff, but some balloons kept whizzing away. Hello, Rosy, how are you getting on? Asked Fizz. Wow, look at all of these party hats. You've done a very good job. Oh, thank you, Fizz, said Rosy. This party hat is for you. It's the one with the yellow bobble. Oh, thank you, said Fizz. Let's look at our list. What's next? Well, said Rosy, you've blown up the balloons and I've made the party hats. We've found the candles. Oh, we have to make the jelly. Oh, said Fizz, it's very tiring getting ready for a party. Maybe we could have a little sit down in the garden. Oh, that's a good idea, said Rosy. So Rosy and Fizz sat in the garden, but the sun was so warm and bright that Rosy and Fizz fell asleep. Knock, knock, knock. It was 3:00. The big hand was on the 12 and the little hand was on the 3, and everyone had arrived for the party. Knock, knock, knock. But there was no answer because Rosy and Fizz were asleep in the garden. And when the friends went through to the garden, they saw Rosy and Fizz asleep on the grass. And when they looked closely, they saw the balloons, the party hats, the cake and the packet of jelly. Let's help, they whispered.
hedgehog popped a balloon. Rosy and Fizz woke up. Surprise! Everyone said. Happy birthday, Rosy and Fizz, the friends called. What a lovely surprise, said Rosy and Fizz. Thank you.
Soon it was time for the birthday cake. Let's sing happy birthday. You can join in at home too. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosy and Fizz. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3. And that was the story of Rosy and Fizz and the birthday party. It's nearly time for Rosy and Fizz to go, but just before we do, let's stick the cake, the list, the birthday badges and the party invitations inside the Rosy and Fizz storybook, so they'll always remember their story adventure. And why don't you join us next time for another Rosy and Fizz story? I wonder what toys we'll find inside their toy box. We'll see you then. Bye! Now, shall we stick in one of the badges first? So let's find a page and let's start. Okay, so let's stick in this one first. Bye!
Happy birthday, Captain, from a friend. A friend that's rich. Fancy old Pugwash celebrating his birthday tomorrow in the same port what we're in. Now to place the... Yes, well, let's call it a candle. And you can row it over and pop it in with his other prezzies, unbeknownst like. It'll be the last birthday he ever has this side of Kingdom Come.
Morning, Captain. Wake up, Captain. It's your birthday. Many happy returns.
What's that? Birthday, presents, parties, whoopee! I've got the key of the door, never...
Beg your pardon, Captain, but may I, on behalf of the crew, tender me congratulations?
Presents would be more acceptable, Mastermate.
Quite so, Captain. One pair of bed socks, what I knitted myself.
One bottle of bubble bath for your morning tub, Captain.
And a bucket of jelly babies.
Yes, no jewellery, gold, silver. Frankly, I'm But wait, what's this I see? Open it up, Tom. Battling barnacles, a birthday cake. The biggest birthday cake I've ever seen. From a friend. Oh, well, of course, I have so many friends, you know. Anyway, we must have a party. Yes, a birthday tea here at 6 o'clock precisely. Walloping whales. I can hardly wait.
Right-o, me handsome. Pull her up to the stern. This is one party I wouldn't miss for anything.
Quiet, please. Quiet, all of you.
Silence for the birthday boy.
I shall now light the candle on this splendid cake and conduct you in the song which you are doubtless longing to sing.
Oh, yeah, sure. Wait for it, mate. From the moment he lights that candle, he's got 25 seconds to live.
There. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Captain.
Shh. Happy birthday to you.
Of course! I'd know that voice anywhere. And now I know where that cake came from. Watch out!
But Tom, my cake! Stop him, someone!
Get down, all of you!
This is monstrous. I really must
Right, you can get up now. I thought that was it. An explosive birthday cake made of gunpowder. And if you ask me, it's gone back to the kind friend who sent it.
Cuddling cuttlefish. It's Cutthroat Jake.
Will I differ?
Oh, wait till I get you. I'll give you a happy birthday.
Meanwhile, what are we going to do for a cake?
Oh, that's all right, Captain. I made one for you yesterday. Only when I saw your present, I didn't bother. Here it is.
Tom, lad, you're a marvel.
It's all right, Captain. It was only one of the balloons going pop.